Hey guys, welcome to episode 3 of Eat with a Beat, Cooking with Rev Chris. Today's quarantine recipe was inspired when I was packing up my pantry for the move next week. In my pantry I found a lone can of tuna fish. And I don't want tuna salad, we're going to kick this up to make it a kind of classy and easy entree. Other things we're going to need for this recipe are some Trinity. What is the Trinity? If you don't know, it is onion, bell pepper, and celery. Looking at most of my favorite Louisiana recipes, there's a universal ratio, which is 1 part onion to a 1/2 part of bell pepper to a 1/4 part of celery. So for this recipe, I have a 1/2 cup of minced onion, and we're going to half that to a 1/4 cup of minced bell pepper. And we're going to half that to an 1/8 cup of minced celery. That's right here. I also have a few tablespoons of frozen peas that have been thawed out. I also have in here, we have a tablespoon of flour, about a teaspoon and a half of fresh thyme, and about 1/8 of a teaspoon of red pepper flakes, and a 1/2 teaspoon of all-purpose Creole seasoning salt. Forgot. We're going to need 1 egg. Egg. That's a weird word. Egg. Egg. We're also going to make a nice side dish. We have some diced onion with sliced carrot. We've got about 4 or 5 mushrooms that have been quartered. And we've got a handful of these sugar snap peas. Okay, to start, we're going to make sure our tuna is drained really well. And we're going to plop it into a large mixing bowl. I'm going to heat about a tablespoon of sunflower oil over medium heat until shimmering. Add your Trinity mixture to the oil with just a tiny pinch of salt and pepper. Saute that mixture for about 5 minutes till the onions turn translucent and we get that moisture out of the vegetables. Moisture will ruin this recipe, so we want to make sure that cooks out, but do not overcook the Trinity. Off heat, stir in the peas. Toss that veggie mixture in with the tuna. And this is very important. Make sure this cools before continuing to the next step. All right. Let's add the flour, the Creole seasoning, the thyme, and the red pepper flakes, and stir to combine. I just added a small dollop of mayo. I'm going to add a little dollop of Dijon mustard now. Now I'm going to add about 1/8 of a cup of panko breadcrumbs. Again, stir to combine. Okay, at this point, make sure that your mixture is mixed really well. Crack 2 eggs in a bowl and lightly beat. Now this is the part where you're going to want to fold this in. Do not over stir this. Using a 1/3 cup size measuring cup, let's fill it with your mixture, and we're going to make these little scoops, and we're going to plop them out on a cutting board. So do that until you use all of your mixture. Let those little tuna cake things sit for about 10 minutes. While the cakes are sitting, preheat your oven to 350. After about 10 minutes, I placed all the cakes on this cookie sheet lined with parchment paper, and I had a little bit of breadcrumbs left over that were already out of the container from when I put breadcrumbs in them. So I just kind of sprinkled them on top and patted it in, and that's just going to add a little extra crunch. And then once your oven is preheated to 350, we're going to stick these in the oven and get started on our side dish. To our melted butter, let's add the carrots and onions and saute for about 3 minutes or so on medium heat, medium high-ish heat. It's been about 3 minutes, and I did end up turning the heat down to just under medium so the butter wouldn't burn. And now I'm going to add the mushrooms, and let's cook this for about 5 minutes. We're going to add our sugar snap peas there, and then add some liquid. Add about a 1/4 cup of liquid. You could add water, you could add white wine. I'm going to add a little bit of beer. I'm going to stir that up. Yeah, there you go. And now, let's cover this and bring the heat down to like medium-low, and we're going to cook that for like maybe 6 or 7 minutes. And then the side dish is done. Okay, so our side dish has been simmering covered, and I'm going to uncover it and just get the last of this liquid to evaporate out. After it evaporates, you want to take it off heat and just put it to the side. After half an hour, take your fish plops out of the oven. We got everything plated up. It looks damn good. I put all the veggies on one plate and 2 of the plops.
And I got two. One for you. And one for myself.
And the best thing about these tuna cakes is the versatility. You get some small slider rolls. You could make some little tuna cake sliders. Whatever you want to do. So I hope you enjoy this recipe. I'll see you next time on Eat with a Beat, Cooking with Rev Chris. That's right.